Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 106 this semester. My name is Mr. Chen, and I will be your instructor for this class. So thank you so much for watching this welcome and syllabus video. So in this video, I will show you how to navigate D2L inside our class. I will go over our syllabus and I will go over your first week homework assignments. Okay, so for the very first week, your homework assignment is called the homework syllabus, and there's a discussion also. So in this video, I'm gonna go through how to navigate, how to the syllabus, and I will go over the answer for your homework syllabus as well. Okay, so to continue this course, okay, you got to complete this homework syllabus. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. All right, so please watch the entirety of this video. I know it's a little bit long because I do go over all the answer on this homework syllabus. So make sure everybody can get 100 in this class. So when you click on our class, this first thing you see is our announcement page. Okay, announcement page normally runs for a whole week at a time. And down here, I will always tell you that the weekly attendance will be taken at the on every Monday, and I will also begin to grade your homework or any graded assignment on Monday. Okay, and if you have questions about the class or the video that you are watching, okay, you can always message me in D2L, which is up here. Click on this message alert, and then you can actually find my name. You can message me in D2L, or you can email me to my NETC email, or you can text me at my Google Voice number, or you can meet with me in person via Zoom. Okay, and here is the link for my Zoom meeting room. Okay, so this link will be on every week's announcement page. So rather than scroll down here, click on any one of these. The best way to navigate our class is go to the top and click on content. Content will display everything that you need to know for this class. The very first one under the table of content is your course information. Okay, the same syllabus video is also right here. And we'll go over your syllabus here just in a little bit. Okay, here is your OER textbook. My contact information is listed right here. Okay, so I have an office hour, okay, at the Sherrod campus, and I also have an online office hour as well. Okay, I will explain a little bit about uploading your handwritten assignment here. So this video show you how to upload any type of a handwritten assignments, how to use graphical equation throughout this course. When you will need to enter some mathematical symbols in the homework in D2L, you will need to use something called the graphical equation, which I will show you at the end of this video when I go over the syllabus homework. How to view assignment feedbacks. Okay, so I do provide feedbacks for the homework question that you missed. So this video show you how to find those feedback. Toward the end of the semester, if you have a lot of missing assignments, this video show you where you need to go to check your missing assignments. This video show you how to use Zoom. So if you never used Zoom before, your computer need to download something on your computer before the Zoom will run. Office.com is very important if you're a new student and never used Office.com. Office.com is basically where your student NETC email is going to be located. So make sure you have access to your Office.com. So the way how you log into D2L, okay, well, your Office 365 or Office.com credential, your username and password should be mailed to you, I believe. Or if you already used it before, it's the same username and password. This video show you how you can gain access to something called a self-service. This video is more geared towards academic advising. And once you gain access to your students' self-service, you can also check your grades. So our class ends on April 27th. So on April 28th, you will not be able to click on this course. So to view your letter grade, you will need to you actually need to go to student self-service to actually see the grade that you earn from this class. If you're not quite sure what your grade is, you need to go to student self-service. So check out this video to gain access to your student self-service. Okay, office.com is very important. I do email students weekly, and I do message you weekly from D2L. If you decided to email me from D2L, when I reply back to you, that email go to your Office 365 or office.com. Okay, so generally speaking, every week, okay, you are given the lecture handout, lecture videos of those handouts, and your homework assignments, and this thing called a Dropbox. Okay, so what count for grade every week is your homework and your the notes that you took. So generally speaking, what students do is student print. I prefer you print these lecture handouts. Okay, you click on the lecture handouts. Okay, whatever you see on the handout is what's going to be shown in the lecture video. Click on download. Open up the Word document. Hang on 1 second, it's pulling up. Click on enable editing, file, and print. Okay, I prefer you print the lecture handout. Okay, once you print it out, use the lecture handout to watch the lecture video and take notes on the handouts. So if you click on topic 1, you're gonna see it's same thing. Okay, so the video, I will work out these problems. Okay, so you got all the words written, so you just have to work it out the problem with me. Okay, as you watch the video. So generally, that's how it's what students do every week. They print the handouts first, then watch the lecture video and take notes. Okay, and once you finish taking the notes, every week you will also turn in 1 notes that you took. Okay, 1 topic of notes that you took inside this Dropbox. The Dropbox itself tells you which topic you need to turn in. So for this week, you're supposed to print topic 1 and 2 lecture handouts, watch topic 1 and 2 lecture video, do topic 1 and 2 homework, right? But for the notes, I only need you to turn in topic 2 notes that you took. Okay, so if you click on topic 2 notes Dropbox, this is nothing but where you are attaching your files. Okay, so this is where this video on the course information, how to upload handwritten assignment comes in. So once you watch this video is one of many ways students can actually upload their handwritten assignment, especially in this class is the notes that you took. The basic idea is using your mobile device to take pictures of the notes that you took, email yourself those pictures to your NETC email. Then from your email, you can actually save those pictures onto the computer. Then from the computer, you can upload into the Dropbox. That's basically the idea. I mean, there's a few variety of ways students can go about doing this, but that's basically the idea. Now remember, if you took an English class before, you type the English paper on the computer, right, and save it on the computer. So the material that you're about to upload is already on the computer, but the notes that we took, okay, is a handwritten notes. It got to be handwritten notes, not typed notes. So now you write something on a piece of paper. So in order to get it onto a computer, you got to take pictures of them and then upload and then email yourself those pictures so you can actually open up those pictures from a computer. Okay, open up those pictures in your email on a computer so you can save the picture onto a computer. So that's basically the idea. Okay, so if you got questions, please let me know. All right, so once you finish, watching the video, taking all the notes, okay, then you can upload the notes that I asked you to turn in every week. So using this week, for example, topic 25 to 26, you see lecture handouts, lecture videos, homework, and then your notes that you need to turn in. So for this week, for example, you only need to turn in topic 25 notes. Okay, so that's basically how this class runs every single week. That's basically the idea. So all these week, okay, you're gonna see the exact same thing. Okay, the due dates are already assigned for all these homework. The end date is set at April 27, just in case if you need to make up the some of the missing homework. Okay, then you can go ahead and make it up. I don't have to open up for you. You can just go ahead and make it up. But there is a start date and there is a due date for all the homework assignments. So please do not fall behind on your homework and the notes that you're supposed to turn in. Okay, April 10th to April 16th is spring break. Okay, there's no homework assignment in that week. So this is also a very good week to make up whatever missing assignment you have. Be very careful of our last week. Our last week is actually from a Monday to a Thursday. Everything cuts off at 11:30 p.m. on April 27. You will not be able to make up any assignment, okay, after 11:30. So the very last week, there's one topic of homework, okay, and then there's a final exam. So before you take the final exam, please watch the exam review first before you attempt the final exam. Okay. All right, let's go over our syllabus. I actually have it pulled up right here. And and I will re-say some of the things I just kind of quickly mentioned it. All right, my content information is on the top of the syllabus, and some of these direct is asking you to go back to my content information in D2L. Okay, our number one communication. My number one way to communicate with you is using the D2L, excuse me, using the D2L instant message. Okay. Second way is I will email you. And of course, the third way I will communicate is using my Google Voice phone number to text you. I will only text you if you missed homework assignment 2 weeks in a row. And I will text you regarding to registration for the next term. Okay, that's about the only two reasons I will initiate a text to your mobile number. Otherwise, I'm not gonna text you. I will just message you or I will email you. And you can find my Google Voice number, my email address, all under the contact information. Okay. All right, let's go over the syllabus real quick. Hang on a second, where is it? All right, the modality is this is an online class, so everything is online. Okay, you can read about our course description, what you'll be learning for this class. Required materials, the textbook. We do have an open source education textbook, OER textbook. So I use it for reference. You don't really have to print it, anything like that. You can just click on it and also use it for reference. But mainly, the course material is based on the lecture handouts and lecture videos. All right, calculator is required for this class. If you don't have money to buy one of these graphing calculator, you can get yourself a scientific calculator. It costs around $20, $30-ish. And later on the semester, I will actually go over some of the scientific calculators. The video you will see I'm using a graphing calculator, but I will also try to explain some of the steps on how to use the scientific calculators. You can read on the learning outcomes. All right, course requirements. Okay, so for every week, please, I prefer you to print. If you don't have a printer, you can also copy down what's on the lecture handouts first. Then use the handout, then use what you copy down to watch a lecture video and then work it out the problem with me. Okay, so whatever is on the handouts, okay, whatever's in the video, okay, you need to actually copy those down in order to get full credit for the notes that you turn in. So print or copy the lecture handouts, okay, watch the lecture videos, and take notes on the lecture handouts that you printed or you copied down. Complete the topical homework and upload the selected lecture notes taken into the Dropbox. Okay, that's all you do every week. Now, what a lot of students do is they will actually, for the notes they took, they will actually open up the handouts, copy some words, and paste it onto another Word document and then upload that. That is not handwritten, and that is not working out the problem with me. So you're not gonna get full credit for turning something like that, okay? So make sure if you don't have a printer, okay? If you don't have a printer, then you need to write down whatever's on the handouts and work out the problem with me as you watch your videos. So everything should be on that notes that you turned in. Okay, real easy grade. Okay, suppose make sure just do it. Please make sure you do it correctly so you can get the full credits. All right, so there are three graded. There are three things that count for grades: topical homework, notes taken, and at the end of the semester, your final exam. All right, your topical homework are already posted in D2L. The question on the homework are related to the topic written on the lecture handouts and topic that is discussed inside the lecture video. Okay. All the homework only has one attempt and you'll be counted for your weekly attendance. Okay. And we do not drop any homework grade. The notes taken. Okay. There are selected topical lecture notes each week for you to take while you're watching lecture video. And you're required to upload the notes into the correct Dropbox. Make sure you put them in the right Dropbox. If not, then I'm not going to be able to find them. You are required to write your name and the date that you watch your lecture video in pen on the top right-hand corner of every page you are going to upload, please. Weekly submission of your notes taken will be counted for attendance. All right, the final exam material are posted for the very last week of class. Please watch the 106 exam review video before you attempt the final exam and take notes. You know what I'm saying? Take some notes so you have an idea what's going on with the final exam. All right, here is our departmental homework grading rubric. Okay, here's our standardized grading system. All right, the next page on the syllabus is our weekly outline. So what you see in D2L is same as this, okay, by the week. All right, attendance policy, I want to stress this. Attendance policy for no-shows, okay? So I talked about that syllabus homework earlier, okay? If a student does not complete the syllabus homework after the class begins, he or she will be marked as a no-show, okay, and drop from the course, okay? So if you do not submit the syllabus homework, that means you're never in the class. That means you never show up for class. That's what that means, okay? If you do submit the syllabus homework, then you are bound by the following attendance requirements, okay? So other than this attendance requirement, submit the syllabus homework also means that you are agreed to take this class, okay? That means you will get a grade for this class. That also means that you will be charged for this class. What I mean by that is this class will be paid for, okay? Either student will pay cash for the class or financial aid will pay for the class. So it is very important that you understand if you turn in the syllabus homework and decide that this class is not for me, then you actually, by submitting the syllabus homework, you agree to take the class. Therefore, the college will actually count this as a class that student will pay, or students' financial aid will pay for. Okay, be very careful with that, and that's the same for all your classes. So I understand a lot of students did not register. I understand the college pre-reg, this class or many of your classes for you. Okay, but you got to be very aware that once you submit this graded homework, okay, you are your attendance is locked in. So that means you will get a grade for this class. So for every student who get a grade in a class, then college technically can charge tuition, onto the students, whether the student will pay for themselves or the financial will pay for it. Okay, that's what submit a syllabus homework means. So think very carefully about this. Okay, so if you just being told by somebody, say, hey, class started, you gotta do this. Okay, make sure you understand what you are doing. Okay, if you're not, if for some reason the class is not for you, then do not submit the syllabus homework. Because if you do not submit a syllabus homework, then we can actually officially drop you for no-show and you will not be charged for the class. If you do want to continue the course, okay, then you must complete a graded activity for each week to be counted as a present. So what count for attendance is the homework and the note taken every week. Any student who failed to complete a graded activity for 2 weeks or 14 consecutive days will be dropped from the class with a W, and that W will be indicated as excessive absence. Okay, so I mentioned earlier the 2 times I will text a student is either student have not turning a graded assignment for 14 consecutive days or for registration purpose of the next term. Okay, so this is one of them. If you do not turning a graded assignment 14 days or 2 weeks in a row, I will actually text you and then kind of remind, kind of asking what is going on, kind of remind you to turning a graded activity. All right, students who receive financial assistance to pay for tuition and fees are required to repay their financial aid award in the event of failure to attend classes or withdraw from the classes before the 60% point in the semester. So please read through this carefully. If you have questions about financial aid, please contact the financial aid office. All right. If if something happened where you have to withdraw from the course, you will get a W for the class. Okay. But again, withdrawing from a class or will get dropped from the class due to excessive absence may have some sort of financial implications, okay, with financial aid. So if you have a question about that, please contact the financial aid office. All right, student with disabilities, student who have disability and these student who have a document disability and require accommodation, please contact the dean of student service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disability and or accommodation of needs. All right, you can read through about the academic dishonesty and honesty. All right, FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act statement, basically is saying that I cannot discuss your academic progress, or anything like grades, attendance to your parents. Okay, I can only discuss those with students. Okay, so your education rights is actually protected under this Family Education Rights and Privacy Act. All right, so that being said, let's go over the syllabus homework for the first week. Please write down these answers as I go over them. So your syllabus homework and your discussion, okay, is under the first week. So for the very first week, there's a syllabus homework and there's an introduction to the class, okay? So let's go over this, okay? Oops. All right, write down some of these answers, please. Okay, question number 1. Consider the following question. It'll be easier to write down the answer before entering inside the box below. So a lot of homework questions in this class will have this direction. So that means I need you to write down the answer on a piece of paper on the side before you enter it. Okay, so number 1, what is the best phone number to get in contact with you? Enter your response inside the box below. Every time when you see the homework question has this direction, please use graphical equation to enter answers. Okay, that means you got to use the graphical equation. So to get to the graphical equation, click on the plus sign, click on equation, click on graphical equation. If you are using a mobile device to do homework, the graphical equation will never show up on your mobile device. Okay. So number one, so this question has two parts. Okay. Number one, what is the best number to get in contact with you? Okay. So tell me the phone number. Your phone number. Best number I can contact with you. So instead of put number two's answer right below number one here, I want you to insert and then press enter. Then bottom line, then go back into the graphical equation for the second answer. For some reason, if you enter a lot of answers, okay, under one graphical equation, it's not gonna show up on your end. So it'll be easier if you just one answer, one graphical equation, another answer, another graphical equation. Okay, so this particular question has two parts, so you will need to put each answer inside its own graphical equation. All right, so number two says, the phone number providing number one is the cell, home, or work number. Okay, so number two is it a cell, home, or work number that you provided for me? Okay, let me know. Whatever, so enter your phone number, and number two, tell me, is that a cell, home phone number, or work number? Okay. So I want to make sure I have your most up-to-date contact numbers. Number two, okay, please write down these answers. What are the best practice when using D2L? Okay, do not Google these answers. Okay. And yes, I can tell if you watch the syllabus video or not, because I'm telling you what the answer to write. So number one, the best practice when entering when using D2L is using a computer or laptop instead of using a mobile device. Number two, when you use D2L, you need to use Google Chrome. Okay, Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. Okay, so if you have a Mac, then you need to check, make sure you have Google Chrome. Sometimes Mac is not quite compatible. You know, you can download Chrome onto a Mac computer. Number three, make sure your computer and laptop has Word document, because all the lecture handout is in Word documents. Okay. So if your computer or laptop does not have any Office 365, you can go to office.com and actually download your free Office 365 onto your computer. Okay, this is free because every student automatically gets Office 365. So you can actually download that software onto your computer. Number four, always use graphical equation to enter answers when the direction tell you to do so. All right. Number three, what is the last day of class? Be very careful. Our last day of class is on a Thursday. So this April 27, 2023. That's the last day of class. Can you email your instructor using personal email? The answer is no. When you email me, you got to use your student NETC email. When I reply back to you, that reply email will also go back to your student NETC email account. All right, how does a student go about withdrawing from a class? There are three ways. Number one, you can either contact the enrollment center and call this number, and then you can choose option for the enrollment center. You can contact the student service directly at our school number. Okay, just select student service, or you can contact me using your student NETC email. You can message me in D2L, or you can text me, okay, to my Google Voice number saying that you need to withdraw. And I can actually help you fill out the withdrawal paper, the withdrawal form, and turn it in for you. I can actually turn it in for you as well, once you let me know. What are the three types of graded assignments in this class? We have homework grade, note taken, and the final exam. Those are the three graded assignments in this class. Question number 7, what is the last assignment that need to be completed for this class? Your 106 final exam is the last graded assignment. All right. Any student who failed to complete a grade activity for how many consecutive days will be dropped from the class with a W, excessive absence? 14 consecutive days. All right, question number 9. Enter the following mathematical expression in symbols. So I'm gonna actually add another one here. Okay. Just in case. I don't know, I can't remember if we need or not, just in case. So let's go to graphical equation real quick. Show you how to enter fraction, mixed number, and exponents. All right. Plus sign, equation, graphical equation. Okay. 2/3. For fraction bar, do not use a slash. Use a fraction bar right here. All right. 2, and we'll click down here, or use a down arrow key. Either way, up and down arrow key. 3. All right, the cursor is beside the 3. So put the cursor, so click on right next to the fraction, or use the right arrow key on the keyboard to put the cursor right next to the fraction, comma, space, 3 1/3, mixed number, 3 1/3. So start with the 3, fraction bar, 1/3. Okay, I'm gonna put my cursor right next to my mixed number, comma, space, 4 to the second power. So this is exponent. So now I need to type in the base 4, then the exponent, then the 2. Okay. So right now the cursor is on the exponent. So I'm gonna press the right arrow key on the keyboard to bring the cursor down, or I can click on it, comma. The one I want to add here is not equal to. The symbol not equal to. A little bit tricky to enter. Not equal to. So these tabs up here on the top, the second, so far we are under the first tab. Go to the second tab, the very first thing on the top left-hand corner, a box with a slash over it. Okay, so now the cursor is inside of it. Press the equal sign. That will be not equal to, and press insert. There you go. All right, so if this class is for you, if you want to continue, you please submit your syllabus homework. Okay, so if something is not right, you're not quite sure what's going on, do not submit the syllabus homework. Okay, so you will not be charged for it. We will just turn your name in as a no show for the class. All right, so if you have any question throughout the semester, please do not hesitate to ask. Okay, email me, message me D2L, or you can text me to my Google Voice. So before the first of the class, I will definitely message every student in the class, and I will definitely email all of you before the first day of the class. Okay, kind of like a welcome letter. Alrighty. So again, thank you so much for watching this videos. If you got questions or concern, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you for watching.